Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. The fake Donald Trump silver coin scam. Let's explore. Yes, indeed, this is a coin that you can get free with no cost to you but shipping and handling. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is something very interesting indeed. We're referencing an article here from InsideHook.com. Scammers are targeting people using Donald Trump themed coins. And you know, with some of the wild claims from the organization behind this, it makes you wonder. It should raise a bunch of red flags. And I'm not just talking about red flags that say make America great again too. I'm talking about the red flags that make you think there's something amiss about this whole situation. When you can get a free silver coin for just the cost of shipping and handling, let's take a look. And of course, you know that once this thing is figured out that it is a scam, you know the mainstream media is going to take and run and monopolize on this. So take some of what I'm going to be referencing in here for a grain of salt with some of the pushback on this. But nonetheless, virtually everyone who's been president has been immortalized via some form of a chote or token. If you ever wondered if a George Washington Funko Pop exists or someone ever sold a JFK-themed black velvet painting, the answers are yes and yes. So it's not surprising that the same is true for the country's 45th president. What makes the matter of a certain item emblazoned with Donald Trump's face on it different from any of the predecessors is the way it's been touted as an investment opportunity. And if it sounds too good to be true, well, here's a hint. It is, indeed. A recent report from Stuart Thompson at the New York Times explores the saga behind a number of Trump-themed coins, which has been sold online as an investment opportunity, with the sellers claiming that the coins are a worthwhile investment. What is perhaps most striking about the report, pun intended, is the level of deception involved, which includes ads on social media claiming that the coins are endorsed by celebrities like Denzel Washington and Keanu Reeves. Of course, they have to put in there that they're not, which is obvious, and that they're made from gold and silver, and they are not. Thompson describes how a fake account for Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Georgia representative Republican closely aligned with Mr. Trump, shared a fake story on fake Fox News website about a fake tweet by a fake Elon Musk. Gives a sense of just how deep this goes. If someone was buying one of these coins because they're a fan of Trump, that's one thing. Countless people buy things connected to politicians they admire. But the article cites someone who bought $500 worth of them in the belief that they could later convert them into cryptocurrency, which shows how far this has gone into scam territory. As for Trump-themed crypto, that's another thing entirely. The article is referenced here, or pulled from this article, DeccanHerald.com, which takes and harvests from the New York Times article, which you need an account and subscription to read. And this is full of a bunch of bloviating here, anti-Trump stuff, so I'm not going to go into all of that. But there is some obvious aspects of this that are quite deep and far-reaching in this scam. I'd never heard of this before. Everything from affiliate marketing tied to this as well, too. And some of that you got to be very careful. And as you know, some of us here on YouTube, we have a responsibility, especially for those of us who do advertising and sponsored videos, to make sure that what we are referencing and showing is legitimate. So you're going to be very careful. That's why I always encourage people whenever I do sponsored videos to do their own due diligence of the company behind them, just to be safe. But again, we do our research too, but it's always incumbent upon the viewer as well to be careful so that you don't get scammed. Nonetheless, there's a lot of crypto scams out there for sure. And we know you see it in the comment section of my videos where these scammers come in and place their spam all over the place. But nonetheless, this is something that is actually just takes a little bit of research but it's far-reaching and wide-reaching, as I showed there in that previous article, that this is definitely a scam. So what happened was, this article goes through and somebody made a purchase and was interviewed about it. Rachel Edwards, can't remember where she first spotted the coin, but she thinks it was an ad on Facebook. And we know how Facebook and fake bullion dealers are out there basically selling fake gold and silver coins. I've covered that on the channel as well too. But nonetheless, she's a mother of 3 from Alabama, and the coins immediately caught her eye, and so did the price, with a single coin costing nothing but shipping and handling. So I ordered 5, she said. They arrived in about a week, packaged inside a simple padded envelope. The coins looked good, each in a protective plastic case, and she said they had enough heft to suggest they were real silver. But something was amiss. The bag they came in individually just had a sticker that said, "Made in China." Go figure. All right. Neil Segal, a dealer at Colonial Stamp and Coin in Kingston, New York, tested another Trump coin bought from the Raw Conservative Option Store. He used a device that detects precious metals. He found no gold or silver. The coin was also magnetic, suggesting it was mostly made of iron, just stuck to it. Jack Batalik, a gold appraiser at PRS Gold Buyers in Newburgh, New York, tested the coin using a nitric acid solution. After he applied a blob to Trump's gold-colored image, the area darkened, bubbled, and then turned green. "It's paint," he concluded. "What's it worth?" "Nothing," he said. There it is. So basically, it is one big scam, and the money that you pay for shipping and handling, by the way, that's something people don't think about. The handling fees, well, that's where they get you. So be very, very careful. And by the way, that leads me to the not sponsored portion of this video. Indeed, this is not a sponsored portion of the video, but it is a way to help you to be able to detect fake silver coins using what was referenced there as a magnet test. Because the magnet test, though it's good, you have to first find a neodymium magnet. And, they can be found at various different places, but there's something very special about handcrafted silver slides made by CCT. They are the original. These things have been sold literally worldwide, and they are made and handcrafted by a member of this community, a long-standing member of this community named Cyber.curtaintwitcher. And I'm going to show you here photographs of various different woods that are used. This is English elm, and this is zebrano, quarter-sawn zebrano wood, and this is a very attractive slide here. You can see these are handcrafted. What's so special about these slides is that they are full of magnets along this slide portion, where you can take your suspected silver coin and slide it down this thing at a specific angle. That's what's so unique about it. I will put a link in the description of this video to a video that I did on this demonstrating how it works. And I will also post links in the description of this video to where you can purchase these and how to contact Cyber.curtaintwitcher directly to purchase these silver slides, no matter where you live in the world. But this is an effective way, a largely non-destructive way, because if you're going to have a coin that is bullion, with this felt slide, it's going to be very gentle on the coin, but you'd have to be very wary not to put numismatic coins on it. But nonetheless, it is in a very effective way. And it comes in all these different woods, handcrafted. American walnut is another one. Very attractive piece here. And then Iroko, I think, I'm not sure I've heard of that wood before, but a very nice wood. I have several. I have two of these slides myself, and they are spectacular, and they have worked really well. Very portable, by the way, and handcrafted. Now, this is the granite effect. I think this is the one that is slightly less expensive, but it is a very attractive slide. It serves the same purpose. Great handcrafted materials here, beautifully done. And so this is just a way that you can protect yourself. and you can test any kind of silver coins, whether it be a fake Donald Trump silver coin or any others. You got to be very careful out there. And I believe this is one very effective way to be able to protect yourself, is to have something that is of excellent, superior quality to be able to test your silver. And as you will see in the video to where I demonstrate this, and also in this video, I'll also show another way to be able to test silver as well too. Two of the most effective ways to test your silver. But this silver slide is, again, made by a member of the community, handcrafted. And so when you buy one of these, you are literally supporting a member of the community who is very active in YouTube, posts YouTube videos, educational videos, and very entertaining videos that where you can see fake silver be destroyed in the most creative ways. So there you have it. Fascinating indeed. And what an amazing find out there to see that there are scams. And you got to be very careful for sure. Do your own due diligence and wherever you buy from. And always, if there's something seems a little bit fishy to you, then you do research on it. Make sure, sometimes common sense should prevail in many of these things. And not only in terms of, what you buy as far as precious metals, but where you buy it from. Make sure it's a reputable dealer. And if you do buy from peer to peer, just be careful. It's not to say that all peer-to-peer transactions are scams or what have you. In fact, there are many cases, and I've seen it, especially even with transactions that have come through at my local coin shop, where people don't realize they have fake silver coins or fake gold. And so it's one of those things where if you have one of these in your pocket, you can take it with you, and pull it out, and then you can test the coin compared to a regular real coin. And if it's magnetic, like was mentioned in the story, if it's iron, it's going to stick right to it. It'll be very obvious. But even for those that have diamagnetic properties, you will see in the demonstration video that because of the specific angle of this slide, again, well engineered, extremely well engineered, you will be able to see and be able to make that, be able to tell the difference between two. In fact, that's why, in some ways, it would be good to have two of these, especially if you can test them in real time, where you can literally have a race, and it's a race down the slide between a real and a suspected fake to see which one gets to the bottom first. So it's handy to have two. So if you have one and you want to have another one, for that very reason, it may not be a bad idea. Again, I will post links to not only the video that demonstrates this slide, as well as another method to test, but also links to where you can contact Cyber.curtaintwitcher directly and other ways to be able to buy one of these slides. Most effective, one of the best ways to be able to test your silver out there. So there you go. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below about the fake Donald Trump silver coin. And I want to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch this video, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.